guys, welcome back to another book review. Today we're going to talk about Lies That Bleed by Leia Stone. So this one is a really good one. It is, I would say it's a fantasy romance, but with like touches of some contemporary, because there's some contemporary stuff in there, but it's not necessarily an urban fantasy, so keep that in mind. I would say this one moves at a very quick pace. I did not feel like this one moved slow at all. I don't even think it just moved steady. It was a quicker paced book for me, at least in my personal opinion. It is the enemies to lovers, like it is a true enemies to lovers. It is not, oh, I don't like you because I just don't like you. It is a true enemies. They can't be together, forbidden romance, whole 9 yards on that one. As well as it's got magic. It's got like they have to go into a war camp. It's really cool. So anyways, I'm just gonna give you a quick overview of this book and we'll talk more on that one. So the quick overview on this one is going to be, there is a girl, she goes by Ash, she goes into the wild. She's the Empress's daughter, and she has to go into the wild to bond an animal to develop magical abilities so that she can become the next Empress. I mean, it's kind of expected, but the wilds are really dangerous. You either bond an animal or you die. That's how it goes. You bond an animal or you die. That's just how it goes in that thing. And so she has no choice. She bonds an animal. Well, unfortunately, one of the people picked to go in there, because they draw names like a lottery, is going to be her enemy. And what happens from there is you know how that's going to go. So anyway, so she has to go and she has to survive the wilds. And if she does survive, she has to go to like an army boot camp. Well, things happen and there's going to be some enemies to lovers there. I don't want to give a whole lot away because I don't want to give away the book, but I'm going to tell you it's really great. It's really good. It's exciting. When I was reading this, I told my husband, like, I don't want to say that it gives Fourth Wing vibes, but yet it gave me the same feelings as that. Like, I'm not saying it's like that book. In the aspect of, yes, there's kind of like a war training thing. It's not necessarily college. It's like a boot camp. And it does have the enemies to lovers. But that's not, I'm not saying they're not similar in that aspect at all. In my personal opinion, they're not similar. What I do feel like on that one, though, is it gave me the same feelings like I would get when I read that one. Like the excitement, the heart racing, the banter. It really gave me those kind of vibes. And so, of course, if anyone knows, that is actually my favorite series. That's why they are all pretty fied up front. Is because that is one of my favorite series. It is my favorite series. Like, I'm just going to straight up say it is. So to find a book that gives me the same feels as that one, immediately, it's going to be something I read over again. I'm going to tell you, when I finished this one, book 1 was not even out yet. So I went on and already made sure that book 2 is sitting like ready on my Kindle in case for some reason I don't get chosen to be an ARC reader. I like went under my Kindle Unlimited and I'm like, add to list, because I want to be alerted when it comes out, because it was that good. Like, I really enjoyed it that much. So I don't know what more to say on this one. Like I said, it's fast. It's got tons of action. It is a beautiful book. I mean, if you want to find this edition, it is sprayed edges. Super pretty. And like I said, it's just so great. It's got a lot of action and there's a lot going on, and oh, it's good. I love it. And this is going to be one that I reread. It's something I'm going to go back to. Everybody knows I prefer fantasy romance anyways. And this one just is one that took the cake. It's going to sit up there. And like I said, it just made me have this same kind of feel. It's like the excitement and the emotions and all of it. So if you are looking for a great fantasy romance with a touch of a contemporary sprinkled in, then for sure you want to check out this one, because I loved it and I think you might too.